Unemployment is when a person actively searching for work but is unable to find the work. The economic health of a country also can be measured by the unemployment. The commonly used measurement of unemployment is by employment rate. In fact, unemployment has occurred in Iraq country. So, what the overview of Iraq country? This land has nurtured by diverse regions and ethnic groups, and Iraq country has a big dependency on oil. However, the government has pursued initiative to diversify through Development Vision 2050 and also boost the private sector. As we just know that Iraq country has a big dependency on oil, but even so, agriculture and services such as retail, banking and some chemical or textile manufacturing also contribute to lessen the big dependency. Furthermore, the success of oil sector is important to the Iraq economy as oil production and sale account for nearly 70% of Iraq GDP. Now moving on to the main export and main import. As we can see clearly that Iraq economy has dominated by oil, with crude oil accounting for over 95% of it is mainly export to the China, United States and India. Meanwhile, the main import is from China, Turkey and United Arab Emirates is about manufactured goods, food, electronic and also machinery. According to the World Bank data of Iraq, has shown that in line graph that unemployment has increased to 15.50% in 2034 from 15.40% in 2023. Therefore, the objective of this group assignment is to review and analyze the problem of high unemployment in Iraq. Today, I will briefly discuss the issue of high unemployment in Iraq and focusing its causes and effects. One major cause is prolonged conflict and political instability. Years of war have damaged infrastructure, disrupted businesses and reduced investment, leading to fewer job opportunities. Political instability also discourages local and foreign investors, further soaring job pressure. Another important factor is Iraq's overdependence on the oil sector. Although the oil generates high revenue, it is capital intensive and provides limited employment. The lack of diversification into sectors such as manufacturing and agriculture restricts job opportunities. In addition, skill mismatch contributes to unemployment. Many graduates have academic qualification but lack practical and technical skills needed by employers, making it difficult for them to enter the workforce. The effects of high unemployment are serious. Economically, it reduces productivity and increases poverty. Socially, it leads to frustration among youth and may contribute to crime and social instability. In conclusion, addressing unemployment in Iraq requires economic diversification, education reform and strengthen private sector development.
Hi, today I will explain about monetary policies in Iraq. Expansionary monetary policies is used to reduce unemployment by increasing money supply and lowering interest rate. According to IMF, cheaper credit encourage business and invest and hire workers. However, without structural reform, this policy may cause inflation instead of sustainable job creation. Next is fiscal policies. High employment in Iraq affect many young people who struggle to find stable jobs. Expansionary fiscal policy through lowering taxes and increasing government spending can create employment, boost householding income and stimulate income growth. With careful planning and target reform, this measure can strengthen the economies and provide hope for a more stable future. The last policy used by the Iraq government is fiscal policies. Direct policy in Iraq mainly refers to the government spending and stabilize the economy. Since Iraq is a post-conflict country, the government spent a lot on infrastructure and public service to support economic activities and improve people's daily life. However, most of the spending still goes to the salaries and subsidies, which limit long-term growth. Studies suggest Iraq should focus more on development and productive structures so the economy can grow sustainable, especially because oil revenues are unstable.
How to overcome unemployment in Iraq?
Iraq is highly dependent on oil, which leads to the economy being influenced by the fluctuations of the global price of oil. This in turn affects economic growth and the creation of job opportunities. So, one of the ways to address this problem is by promoting tourism in Iraq. Iraq can be considered as a hidden gem due to its rich culture, strong Islamic heritage, and breathtaking landscape. Tourist destinations such as Lebanon, famous for its incredible architecture and legendary culinary, can attract visitors and help boost the economy by creating jobs in sectors like airlines, restaurants, schools, and the on-site business.
Agriculture is an important solution to overcome unemployment in Iraq. Iraq has fertile land in the region that support farming activities. Developing the agricultural sector can create many jobs, especially in rural areas. This also helps reduce dependence on the oil sector. In conclusion, agriculture and tourism are effective solutions to overcome unemployment in Iraq. Both sectors are labor-intensive and can create more job opportunities. The solution can help reduce unemployment and improve economic and social stability in Iraq. The implementation of the policy successful or not?
Iraq country has struggled to reduce oil dependency through expansionary monetary policy and fiscal policy. Monetary policy failed to help Iraq to reduce oil dependency. This is because Iraq country heavily relies on oil export to obtain foreign currency. Moreover, weaknesses of production base in Iraq country also causing Iraq country to import the production from outside their country. This gives the bad impact to them, for example, in monetary instability.
I know that my place and my background doesn't match like the others. But what really matters is my point and ideas that I would like to present. There is 2 points, which is solution to overcome and implementation of the policy. Solution to overcome. The Iraq economy depends heavily on oil, which makes it unstable when oil price change. To reduce this risk, Iraq needs diversity its economy by developing sectors like agriculture, industry, and private sector. Agriculture can increase food production and export, while industry and small businesses can create more jobs and reduce reliance on government and oil income. The government is also working on development plans and investing in renewable energy, such as solar power, to support long-term growth. This step can help Iraq build more stable and balanced economy. Implementation of policy. Iraq has tried to use especially fiscal policy by increasing government spending to support the economy, but the results have been limited. This is mainly because Iraq depends heavily on oil revenue, which changed a lot with global oil price. When oil price rise, the government spend more, but when price fall, spending is cut, making fiscal policy unstable instead of supporting during economic downturns. This volatility causes budget deficit and weak long-term planning. In addition, high government spending often discourages private investment instead of supporting it. Therefore, discretionary fiscal policy in Iraq has not been very effective. and the country need more economic diversification, stronger institutions, and better fiscal rules to achieve stable growth.
To address unemployment in Iraq, practical strategies are needed to support job creation and economic recovery. One key approach is the Decent Work Country program, which promotes private sector development, improves worker rights, and ensures safer working conditions, especially for vulnerable groups. Another important strategy is strengthening education and skills development by updating curricula to match labor market needs. This helps receive and graduate gain relevant skills and improve their employability. Additionally, implementing a national employment policy can create sustainable jobs, improve labor market efficiency, and promote inclusive growth. Together with public infrastructure projects, these efforts can reduce unemployment and support Iraq's long-term economic recovery. So, what are the future expectations towards Iraq? In the future, Iraq is expected to experience gradual improvement if the proposed strategies and policies are implemented. Aligning the education system with current labor market needs can improve employability among youth and graduates by equipping them with relevant skills and knowledge. This helps reduce unemployment while allowing young people to contribute more effectively to economic growth and productivity. In addition, labor market policies such as the National Employment Policy can support job creation, reduce skill gaps, and encourage private sector development while promoting inclusive growth for vulnerable groups. With sustained policy efforts, effective governance, and continued investment in public infrastructure, Iraq has a strong potential to reduce unemployment and poverty and build a more stable and resilient economy in the long term.
In conclusion, unemployment in Iraq is a serious problem, especially among young graduates. Even though the country is rich in oil and resource, this issue is mainly caused on the public sector, with private industry, and between education and job market needs. To solve this, Iraq needs to labor market reforms that focus on skill and training, private sector growth, and support for small business. With the right investment in human capital and economy, unemployment can be reduced and long-term economic stability can be achieved. That's
all from us.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Alif Dinisha bin Suhaimi.
Bye.